Industrial factory output, or IIP, contracted for the third consecutive month. It's come in at negative 1.5% for the month of January. Ekta Batra, who's been analyzing that data, now joins us live. Ekta, it's come in below expectations. What would you say is the biggest laggard?
Well, it's definitely a disappointing piece of information where the IIP, like you mentioned, has declined for the third consecutive month. It is down 1.5%. And remember that IIP in the month of January comes in without any sort of one-offs. There was maybe a lingering impact because of the floods that took place in the south, but primarily there were no lack of working days. There were no other significant one-offs which could have weighed on the January numbers. So it was led down by manufacturing, which declined 2.8%. We had capital goods, which also declined another double digit. So it was a 20% decline as compared to 19.7% in the previous month. So that was disappointing. And consumer goods was absolutely flat on a month-on-month basis. If you look at it in terms of the internals, durables and non-durables, durables slowed down to a growth of 5.8% versus 16.5%. But remember that last month there was a base impact, but nonetheless, there was a slowdown in durables, and non-durables in the consumer space, in fact, went into a decline of 3.1%, in line with the decline of 3.2% that we saw in the previous month. So that seemed to continue as well. What managed to hold up? Electricity, which was up 6.6% versus 3.2% on a month-on-month basis, in line with the core sector data. Mining, which was up around 1.2%, slowed, but the growth was expected because of the coal production data that we had in the month of January. And basic goods, which was up 1.8%, intermediate goods, which was up 2.7%. So net-net, disappointing data coming in for IIP, third consecutive month of a contraction which is coming in, and economists are of the view that maybe it could push the RBI a little harder or convince them a little more in order to cut rates on the 5th of April.